What's up, everyone? Welcome to Easy Live. It is Tuesday, the 2nd of February. It is 5 p.m. We are live across Facebook, YouTube, and apparently not Twitch, because Twitch is just not working, apparently.
Twitch says no.
Twitch says no. So if you are here watching us on Facebook and YouTube because you've realised Twitch is not working, then thank you for joining us. If you know anyone who normally watches us on Twitch, if anyone can get a message out to the people of Twitch, just tell them come on over to Facebook or YouTube, all things Microsoft. Because
we have put a comment in the Twitch chat. I know you did that. So
there's a comment there, but we just thought we'd get that out of the way now. We might as well mention it. It's always fun when you go live and it says Twitch is having issues. And you're like, wow, rude. How rude.
Nightbot's still going though. I think Nightbot will be over there waving the flag for Twitch.
Nightbot loves us, Nightbot waving the flag, because that's going to be the only comment we have from Twitch that isn't us at this point. But so yeah, issues over there. But thank you for joining us on Facebook and YouTube. And hey, we'll keep an eye on it. Who knows? Maybe Twitch will suddenly wake up, but we'll keep an eye on that. In any case, I'm your host for this evening, Adam Schofield, evangelist at Microsoft, and I'm joined by not one but two incredible people in their very smart jackets. We have first on my left, you're right. We have Hannah Deffridge. How's it going?
Hello, Adam. I'm very well. Oh God, I always do it wrong. Hello, Adam. I'm very well. How are you today?
I mean, it doesn't really matter where you look. We don't even have to put up an illusion here. You just look where you want. Look over there.
Hello.
Fine.
Hello.
And below us, we have Mr. Tom Mosley. How's it going?
Hi guys.
Oh, you can do it right.
I'm not too bad, thank you very much. I'm not too bad.
Beautiful stuff. All is going well. I've got messages coming in on Teams of now all the times for it to come through on Teams. There you go. But let's have a little hello to people in chat as well. So Adam Michael Groves over on Facebook. Up to you. Hope you're very well. We also have Gareth Smith is in their house. Hello. Just came from a tech event as well. That is some lovely stuff. So do make yourselves known in the chat if you are watching. We are going to be relying on you guys tonight. We're going to need you to be active in chat, because you are going to have the power to decide a lot of what happens. Well, I say a lot. You're going to defining factors that happens on this stream. So do make sure you come say hello and be active, because we're going to need you. So what is happening today? You might be wondering. We've got Hannah and Tom in their best school gear. You got me in the equivalent of a referee shirt at this point, and you may have seen the post go out earlier on today and on our Instagram that today is not just any Easy Live. Today is Easy Challenge Live. As you can see,
Dun, dun, dun.
as you can see by the beautiful, did not take 2 minutes to make Easy Challenge Live logo in the top left corner there, top right corner, sorry, of your screen. And yeah, tonight is a challenge. This is all in aid of Microsoft 365 Extra Time. So yesterday, a new promotion went live in retailers. So if you're watching from one of our partner retailers, you might know this already. Extra Time went live. The idea of this is that if you buy 12 months of Microsoft 365 from a particular retailer, along with, say, for example, a Windows 10 device, you can get an extra 3 months on top of that. So you get 3 months extra time, giving yourself 15 months. So we thought we'd have a bit of fun with some Microsoft 365. And yeah, this is going to be a couple streams worth. So we're going to be doing this next week as well. We're going to have a final at some point in the future. But today we have Hannah versus Tom. So, guys.
It's round one. It's round one.
Round one.
This is cool. Did you
It
say
is.
it's on?
It is round one. So, guys, of course, before the stream, I did brief you on what we're going to be doing, but for the benefit of everyone watching, we're going to give you guys a brief on what's going to happen here. So Tom and Hannah are going to be given 10 minutes each to create a PowerPoint presentation, something fairly usual, like in most people's lives, a PowerPoint presentation. Here's the catch. They need to make something that, one, is genuinely engaging, because if it's not engaging, I don't want to hear about it, frankly. I don't want to see it. But then also, they need to use as many of the tools available in PowerPoint as they possibly can. They'll have 10 minutes each to do it. Another catch on top of that is that during that 10 minutes, I'll be asking them each different questions. For each question they get right, I'll give them some extra time so that they can maybe build up to maybe 15 minutes to do what they need to do.
Who knows?
Like hello, Mike Anfield. Dare you take on the challenge? These two brave souls. These two brave souls have decided to come here today to take on our Easy Challenge Live challenge. and that is what's happening. Certainly
You
she
love that
said.
reverb far too much.
I do indeed. Hello to on YouTube.
Can you say
as
live,
well.
live again, please? I really enjoyed that.
Challenge live challenge.
That was amazing.
So there you are. So yeah, hello. We got comments coming in from YouTube as well. So again, if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, unfortunately not Twitch tonight. Twitch is having issues. Thank you for joining us today. Hello to you. But in any case, yes. So you're going to be making presentations now. The topics you are going to be given, we want some ideas thrown at us from chat. So if you're in chat right now, comment what topic you would like either Tom or Hannah to do their magical, beautiful presentation on. Start commenting now. We'll give you a minute to do this. The best 2 suggestions, or the 2 that make me laugh the most, that won't get us in trouble, I will get Tom and Hannah to do. So comment now, or forever hold your peace. So we'll give you a moment to do that.
Of course. How did I not know that was going to come in?
Tom, how are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling all right at the moment. As I think before the stream, you said we're either gonna. Well, I suggested asking chat because you were like, you can do any subject you want, and my mind went completely blank. So I'd rather be given a topic than try and think of something on my by myself. So
fair enough. I mean, Hannah, like you're the opposite to Tom in many ways, because Tom would rather get a random topic, and you would have rather done Elvis Presley. So
I would have, and I began starting to compile it, and I knew exactly where we were going to go. We're going to start with birth. We were going to then go into career before being a singer, talking about being a lorry driver. I've got it all here. It's all up in the mind, and you've taken that away from me. So now I don't know what to do.
but I now
do
stand a
apologise.
fighting chance.
yes,
Quite possibly.
quite possibly.
Hey, hang on. We've
I
had
mean,
some good suggestions.
Adam has put Elvis in the chat, but
Thank you.
so it's going to be my pick from what's been put in the chat. A lot of suggestions from Adam Groves. We've also got Paul Smiley coming in as well, and Patrick Stewart. So I'm going to go with
Yes, Patrick Stewart. That's amazing.
I'm going to go with the 2 most random on there, both from Adam Michael Groves, both because I think it's quite entertaining, and also because we won't get in trouble. So firstly, I'm going to go with Hannah. You will have licorice.
I hate licorice so much. Oh, God.
And Tom, you will have rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Okay.
God.
So there we go. So Tom, you would need to do a presentation, create a presentation. I'm going to ask you to present these back to me as well, by the way, or at least show me your workings, because I need proof that you've used everything you could possibly use in PowerPoint. So you're going to have 10 minutes each. I do have 2 stopwatches ready to go. So here they are. Here's my 2 stopwatches. We're very high tech in Expert Zone Live. You know this. Are you ready? And also, you're both sharing your screens, right?
Believe so.
Hannah, are you sharing the
yes.
correct screen? I know Tom is, because I can see it here. Here's Tom's screen. We're waiting for Hannah to share hers.
There we go.
There it is. Cool. Are you ready?
As I'm gonna be.
No.
All right.
I'm not.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
And they are off to the races. Whilst they start their races, it gives me time to quickly plug the whole point of this stream. It's in support of Microsoft 365 Extra Time. We've already mentioned it, where you get 3 months extra time on a 12-month subscription when you buy it with a Windows 10 device. It's not just Windows 10. You can buy it with other devices as well. But hey, we love Windows, so of course we're going to say Windows 10 device. But I'm going to cover off straight over to Tom,
Yes.
mainly because what are you doing right now, Tom?
So I am currently going through Quickstarter to see if I can get a basis around my my presentation that I'm going to try and do. Annoyingly, there is.
Have you clicked on Quickstarter for starters?
I'm currently looking at themes, and we've got Quickstarter here.
There we go. Cool.
So there we go.
I was wondering where you were.
Vegetables.
There's nothing come up for rhubarb then.
I haven't worked specifically, so let's have a look.
Give it a go. It might.
RHUBARB. There we go.
Rhubarb, we're off to the
Rhubarb.
races. We are off to the races. Fantastic.
Awesome.
This is some intense stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Tom with the rhubarb entering into Quickstarter, picking a look for his presentation.
There we go.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We'll move over to Hannah's screen now. Hannah, Could
Hello.
you give us a explanation? I'm going to try and drag you up. No, I can't drag you up here, apparently. There you go. I'm learning how to do things today. Would you be able to explain what you are doing right now?
So I have gone on to design ideas and I typed in the word licorice, which I don't know how to spell, so I had to try and look it up. And it gave me a few different options. Licorice is quite a specific theme, so there wasn't anything licorice based, but I really like
the look
this.
of it.
I really like it too. And licorice, as we know, in a sweet form, is like all lacy and
There you go.
and like a weird snake
I
ensemble.
also
So that's why it
like
works really well.
I like your quote, "Licorice, the Marmite of life." But
The Marmite of life, because I don't like it, but other people do.
but Hannah, careful here. Can we please, for the sake of guidelines here, that needs to be the extract
Yeast
of life,
extract.
the yeast
sorry.
extract of life.
The
Thank you
yeast
very much.
extract of life. Thank you so much,
so-
Adam. Thank you so
All right, brilliant.
much.
Right, we'll move back over to Tom, who is also using design ideas. But look, that is a beautiful rhubarb.
It's a beautiful rhubarb. I found a picture of using what was it called? Online pictures. Typed in the word rhubarb. Found a picture of rhubarb. That automatically then brought up design ideas. And I've gone with the whole thing of, is it a fruit or a vegetable? Because technically, rhubarb is a vegetable, but it is used in many fruit dishes. So,
This is intense, ladies and gentlemen. This is the content you tune in for every Tuesday, live, 5 p.m., Facebook, YouTube, sometimes Twitch, just not today. There we go. That is some beautiful stuff. Right, we are at 3 minutes, 10 seconds for both of you now. So we're going to start with Tom. Would you like your first question?
go on then. Let's give it a go.
Right. Okay, I'm going to take out Hannah for a moment and we'll bring you in. Tom, your question is,
Go.
how much more do customers have to pay for an extra 3 months of Microsoft 365 when bought with a qualifying device?
Zero monies.
Boom, zero monies. Zero monies is the answer, Tom. Well done. Hannah, we'll bring you back.
Hello.
So you get yourself an extra minute. So you're up to 11 minutes now. I'm going to note this down because I will forget. But that is some beautiful stuff. Hannah, would you like your question?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to remove Tom from the scene. I'm going to bring you in. Here is your question. True or false? Customers can purchase 15 months of Microsoft 365 as a standalone product.
15 months. False.
It is false. You can't buy it as a standalone product. It is only available as part of the extra time deal that's going on right now. So you're both on 11 minutes. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Let us know how they're doing in the chat, people, for the most intense stream you have ever seen in your life. But in any case, just to cover off what we just covered there as well. So, yes, the whole 3 months deal. You do not have to pay anything extra for the 3 months. It's just part of when you buy another device, and you cannot buy it as a standalone as well. So just to get rid of any confusion, we don't do 15 months Microsoft 365 on its own. It's not a thing. Doesn't exist. It's 12 months. You get the monthly. If you want 15, it's got to be one the little bit when bought with. And there you go. That's
I've got to remember how to try and do this now.
Tom, give us an update. What's going on?
So I was trying to go to all of those fruit or vegetable. What is it used for? What should it be used for? So I've imported 2 3D models, one of a vegetable or pepper and one of a fruit, strawberry. I'm really looking at this camera. And I'm now trying to remember how I can make it rotate when I want it to.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And I've now forgotten how to do it.
Well, this is intense stuff.
Oh, I could try.
The decisions that need to be made here. I have never seen anything so exciting in my life. It is so exciting. We have a comment on Facebook. The mood of this stream is the best of the year already. That is a great comment. Thank you very much for that. Adam Michael Groves. Bonus point for them if they can find the link between the 2 suggestions. There is a link between licorice and rhubarb. So we'll save that for later on today. Mike Anfield says, like Cobra Kai, but with food. Gripping. That is fantastic. Fantastic comment from Mike Anfield there. This is gripping stuff. We will switch over to Hannah. In fact, Hannah, we're going to give you a question because we're going to run out of time otherwise. So we're going to give you another question. We're going to take Tom out of the stream for a minute. And here we go. Here's your question. Name this feature, a feature within one of the Office apps used to write out your words without typing.
Okay.
Dictate. It is Dictate. Well done. Fantastic stuff. It's being on the spot. Right, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes for that. So you're now on 13 minutes. Lovely, lovely stuff. Tom, are you ready for your question?
I am. Let's go.
Beautiful stuff. Let's bring you in. Let's go with including the person who purchased it. So including the person who purchased it, how many users can access 1 terabyte of storage on Microsoft 365 Family?
That would be 6 people total.
That is 6 people total. Yes, Tom. There we go. Fantastic stuff. You are both on 13 minutes now, which gives us plenty of time to talk about what on earth it is you're doing. So, Hannah,
Hello.
explain what's going on here. What have we got? happening?
We've got a few things going on. Do you know? I'm going to take you through it. Can you see my screen? Can you see it happening?
I can see your screen. I can see it happening. It's
Look
like
at
it's
this.
in real time.
We've got Morph on there. We've got a bit of a personal touch there because I don't like licorice.
I mean, granted, don't give us all of it now, Hannah.
Okay,
We're going to have it for the end.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Let us know what you're working on right now.
Okay, so I'm so sorry, I got excited. So what I'm working on right now is that Design Ideas has my back as always, and I'm talking about licorice being used in sweeties because it's found in I'm going to type this as I say it. It is found in a wide variety of sweets and
Beautiful.
delicatessens. That's the word, isn't it? I'm making it up.
Delicatessens.
Delicatessens.
Something like that. There's something around those names.
We'll see.
We will
We
see.
will
We
see.
will indeed.
Maybe we can.
That is some beautiful stuff.
Delicatessen food. Yeah. Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, go on. Carry
It's
on.
fine.
You carry on.
We do have a comment in the chat, which is to if we added Hans Zimmer music or score and bam, MSFD advert done. I mean, you know what? We can't put any Hans Zimmer music for this show, but we can put in some of our own music because this is the most intense stream you have ever seen in your life.
That's very loud.
So, I do apologise. Let me turn it down for you, Tom. How's this?
That's better. Oh,
All right.
I heard myself then.
Yeah, I know it happens. I have to be very quick with that. It can also cause fatal poisoning if excessively consumed. Is that to do with licorice?
Yes,
Smiley?
it can. You can get licorice poisoning. I know because I'm an expert.
I'm an expert. Right, we are up to the 9-minute mark. I think it's time for each of your final questions. So we'll go back to Tom again. So, Tom, your final question is... True or false, OneDrive Personal Vault can be accessed only on Windows 10 and Mac OS?
False.
It is false. You can also get it on all your Android devices and Chromebooks and everywhere. If there's a fridge that supports it, you can get it on your fridge. But I can neither confirm or deny that is a thing. So there you go. Don't take my word on it. Hannah, so that gives you that puts you up to the full 15 minutes. Tom, so beautiful stuff. You've got 5.5 minutes left. Hannah, it is time for your final question to get up to the full 15 minutes.
Herbs. Yeah, go on.
Why
go
is
on.
Max? Actually, I won't give you that question. Got it. What is the name of the app featured on mobile devices that has premium features for Microsoft 365 subscribers who need to locate their loved ones?
Family Safety.
Boom, straight in with the Family Safety. There you go. It was Family Safety. So lovely stuff. You both have the full 15 minutes. So you now have just under 5 minutes left. So now is the time to start wrapping up your stuff. Beautiful stuff. Adam Michael Groves says, "Don't eat rhubarb leaves. They will kill you too." Great facts there from Adam Michael Groves over on Facebook. Thank you very much for that.
I'm going to put that in my presentation.
So could you explain what you're using right now, Hannah?
Yeah, I'm using Cutout People. I love Cutout People very much. And I'm using one because they're great to emphasize things and particular feelings. And they're all free and they're all PNGs.
It is a massive library. They're not even PNGs. They are They are SVGs, scalable vector graphics. Actually, no, they might be PNGs. I could be wrong. I think they are PNGs, but they are very, very high quality. So you could literally zoom that right in to the face of that person that you have there, and it would be in really high quality. Tom, what is going on with yours?
I'm trying to find a cutout person of a chef, and it's not working.
Well, I mean, you have a set list of people in Cutout People. So it's all very businessy in Cutout People. So there's something you have to be aware of. And there are tons in here. Ian is my favourite of all the characters in Cutout People.
Ian.
I do love Ian.
Let's have a look at Ian.
Is he
Ian
actually
is a
called
great
it?
Oh,
guy. He's
yes.
so positive. He's a positive man. He knows what he likes. There-
Oh, I love Ian.
Beautiful stuff. We should mention as well, actually. So when you use online pictures, so earlier you did use online pictures, and
Yes.
what's quite good about it is that if you are bringing it up for anything that is kind of sensitive in terms of what info you can use, you can either set it so that you can use kind of free to license images, or it will leave in the description of the picture on screen where that image has come from and who holds the rights to that image. So you're always covered for that sort of stuff if that matters to you.
Good to know.
Good to know. So we are coming towards the end. We have about 3.5 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. Do get in the chat now. Who do you think, based on what you've seen so far, who is doing the best out of all of them? Because as you can really tell, all right, this is a very intense stream. This is the kind of stream where legends are made. And I've run out of words, so I'm not going to really try and do that anymore. But but in any case, we are coming towards the end. You guys have just over 2 minutes left. Tom, by the looks of things, figuring out all his animations and more things. We won't get too much of a preview on that. We won't go too far. We'll have a look at what's going on with Hannah. And there's a dog. There is a dog. Ladies and gentlemen, a dog has entered the stream. On a licorice presentation. I am intrigued. I am very intrigued. So far, comment on what's going on at the moment. Adam Michael Grove says on Facebook, I'd say Hannah has Tom. No, Hannah as Tom has 2 fruits in his fruit of. That makes no sense, Adam. Let's try again. I have no idea what you just said. Paul Smiley says Doggo gets the win, or maybe Hannah is playing to the crowd. You never know. You never know. The winner of this challenge, so between Hannah and Tom, whoever wins, they get the privilege of appearing on another stream when we do this in a few weeks' time. Because we have no prizes for them. We give all the prizes to you. We have tons of giveaways that go on. We leave none for ourselves. So I can sense the concentration, though, is what I find quite appreciative right now. We have less than 1 minute to go. Less than 1 minute to go. In comes the music. Less than 1 minute to go. Tom is currently putting in his notes what he's going to be talking about with his Is It a Fruit or a Vegetable Rhubarb presentation. Meanwhile, over on Red Geek Girl, you can follow her, Red Geek Girl, over on the Instagrams. We have reinforced something to do with licorice. There's some reinforced, there's some transitions going on. There is some morphing going on. There are some questions going on. All the things are happening. We have less than 30 seconds left. We are now into 22 seconds left of this, the most intense stream you have ever seen in your life. There is nothing quite like an Expert Zone Challenge live stream. And here we go. Tom, you have 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop creating. It is over. Game over. My throat hurts, ladies and gentlemen. We did have a comment on Facebook saying that you can sell everything with kids and dogs if you really want to steal this. Twitch is working. Vedavet is over on Twitch.
Yes, Vedavet!
Welcome, Twitch. Welcome.
Welcome, Twitch. Twitch has not been working for most of this stream, but it suddenly started working apparently. So thank you, Vedavet, for joining us for the last part of the stream. You can catch up on demand if you missed any of it. So, Hannah and Tom, how do you feel?
Sick.
I feel that I should have done a lot better, and I thought I'd have a lot more content than I thought I was actually going to have.
Okie dokie. I'm wondering where to start. Do we start with Hannah or do we start with Tom? We'll start in alphabetical order. We'll start with Hannah. So, Hannah, we're going to bring up. Do you need to prepare anything for your?
No.
Okay. We're gonna pop you on right now. So, take it away, Hannah.
Okay, hang on. Give me a second. Let me just get my notes.
I
and
literally just
everything
said if you
up.
needed any prep time.
Oh, sorry.
And you did not take your prep time.
I don't need prep time. We're good.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome to my presentation about licorice, aptly named Licorice, the yeast extract of life.
I'm engaged.
Why, oh, why? You may ask, you may be a person like me. Do you see yourself as somebody who likes licorice? Do you see yourself as somebody who doesn't think licorice deserves the grace of this planet? Well, either way, I will teach you a little bit about licorice, because if you are like myself, somebody who does not think it deserves any presentations built about it, well, you are wrong, because we are here today.
It's a very
Licorice.
pessimistic presentation.
No,
but-
it's not. It's not. Just like you think it is a pessimistic presentation, it will rise from the ground, because licorice is a flowering plant from a bean family, a family of beans. Beans, you say? Here's some beans. Oh, here's some beans. Here's a morph. Here's a morph of
So I see
beans.
some morph. I see. So is that icons as well? I see there.
Yes,
the beans.
icons and
Icons been
morph.
used there. We've had design ideas. We're looking good. All right.
Reinforced by aniseed, the flavor you may know and love. It is used as a crazy kind of flavor. That's how I personally would describe licorice, a crazy kind of flavor. But there is more. Licorice is used in sweeties. Here's a pinata to show you what sweeties are like. It is found in a wide variety of sweets and delicatessen food. You may know a licorice kind of guy in a licorice kind of hat. And that's what I'm going to say about that matter. But if you know, you know. Poison or medicine, depending on how much you eat. Also
Cut out
used in
people.
tobacco, toothpaste, drugs, and some types of root beer. There is some cutout. It's a cutout person who is also aptly dressed as a doctor, because it resembles the theme. Thank you.
I
Gives me an
like the
extra point.
attention to detail. That's good.
Also, a great name for a pooch. You could call a dog licorice. That's
Where
what
did
I'm
pooch
saying.
come from? Can I ask?
That came from stock images.
Ah, nice.
Any questions? Open up the floor.
We do have a question in the chat. So, is a licorice from Twitch? Is a licorice a vegetable?
A licorice is a flowering plant that comes from the bean family. A flowering plant that comes from the bean family. If you were paying attention, kind person, you would know.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, a slight burn
Criticizing
at
the
end
crowd.
there.
Criticizing the crowd.
That is
about
a
my work,
risk.
okay?
That is a big risk. We'll see how that plays out for Hannah.
I'm sorry.
Taking some risks right at the end there with stamp on the end of that presentation. But I recognise quite a lot there. We had morph being used. We had icons. We had stock images. We had design ideas, and we had cutout people being used as well. Is there any other tools that you use that I've missed?
I used notes. I had notes in there as well.
Notes are
had
just your notes. That's fine.
animations. So I didn't just have
Yep,
transitions. I
animations
also
were
had
there as well.
animations.
Yeah, very true.
And I think that was it.
There you go. Adam Michael Groves also asked, where in the country is the soil suitable for growing licorice?
It's not my turn anymore, Adam.
It's not your
Sorry.
turn anymore. We move on to Tom. So we're going to add Tom's in. Actually, no, we'll remove it. Tom, do you need a moment to prepare? Are you okay?
Let me just make sure that I present mode and then swap my presenter and slideshow. And now I should be good to go, Adam. Let me know when you can see.
Boom. We can see your beautiful rhubarb presentation. Off you go.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my presentation on rhubarb. Now, you may always ask yourself, is rhubarb a vegetable or is it a fruit? I'd like to have no participation from the previous competitor.
Sorry, continue.
So, as we move into this, we have the wonderful turntable rotation of a vegetable or a fruit using 3D models, using animations and icons with morphing into there and transitions into there of going, is it a fruit or a vegetable?
I like
Now-
it. Playing to the judge there.
So, rhubarb is technically a vegetable. It is grown in the ground from the soil as a plant, and therefore from that is actually a vegetable because it's a kind of a root-esque type of vegetable. However, it's primarily used in recipes that you would find fruit in. Now, as a couple of examples to this, we have a plethora of different recipes that you could use rhubarb for. Ladies and gentlemen, if it is your dinner time, feel free to have this for your dessert. I'm sure it will adequately fill you up at the end of your meal. It is kind of bittersweet depending on how much sugar you use with it. However, there is only one thing rhubarb should be used for, in my humble, honest opinion, and that is, with Ian showcasing,
Beautiful.
rhubarb crumble is the only recipe or food that rhubarb should be used in. And this is where I get to my point of my presentation, where I say, I wish I had a couple more minutes. I wish I had some extra time.
Oh, the plug, the plug.
No,
plug.
you can't
There we
say
go.
that.
I'm
I then
writing that down, plug.
started. I then started to sort of look at some fun facts and some facts and figures around actually rhubarb. I can give you a couple of examples if you wish. However, there is nothing actually in the presentation on the slide.
Deduct the points.
Well, I mean, did we within the time? I mean, we'll
Adam, it
come
says
in
fun
with-
facts and there's no fun facts.
I mean, this is true. We can argue that the presentation wasn't finished, but Vedaver says it was smooth. Games Guru coming in with a
Smooth
host,
like butter.
Games Guru coming in with the host hammer. Half hour late, Games Guru, but that's not your fault because Twitch was broken today and it appears to be working now. But do feel free to catch up on demand so it all makes sense to you. It's been a good stream. It's been, you could say, an intense stream. Why no mention of the rhubarb triangle, Tom?
But we're not camping, so how can we be intense?
Remove a point.
That's to read Tom from the actual stream.
Okie dokie, we are running out of time. Fun fact, there is no facts. I mean, according to the slide, there is no
Well,
facts.
I even managed to put a question slide in there at the end, so just saying.
Well, we are all done. So here are the facts. We have with Hannah's stream, we had some good usage of morph icons, stock images, design ideas. Had some cutout people and animations in there as well. Tom also had animations, icons, morph, cutout people, design ideas as well. But he did also use 3D images. He did use 3D images and got a cheeky plug-in for Microsoft 365 Extra Time, which is what we are all about on today's stream. However, we are going to throw it over to the chat because it's not just about what they used. Was it engaging? Were you entertained? Was their content engaging you? Whose presentation did you find made the best use out of all these things? Comment in the chat, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or now Twitch, as it's working. And comment who you think won, Hannah or Tom. I'm going to give you 1 minute to do that before we go off the air. Hannah or Tom, I'll give you the to the end of this piece of music to do that, which you can now hear. But now it means that Tom and Hannah can't speak, so I'm not going to do that.
I can hear myself.
What do we got? To be fair, Adam does ask a separate question. What links them both?
Toxicity.
They're both grown in the ground.
Toxicity.
Toxicity.
The fact that if
my
you eat
city.
too much, you'll be poorly.
There we go. We have Mike Anfield in the chat. Great effects, and the crumble looks delicious, and the plug for Extra Time gets Tom the win. He's going for Tom until the inter. But Hannah for the win. Mike, is it Hannah or Tom? You can't have both.
If I'd have done a presentation on Elvis, which was my first point of call, I think I would have just
Gareth says it was engaging. Loved the presentations, but which was your favourite, Gareth? This is what we are asking.
Why are you not focusing
Salvatore
on these ones?
has completely missed who is on this stream. He said that Jer wins this one.
Amazing. Well done, Jer. There's a vote for Hannah there, just saying. And oh, look, there's another one for Hannah.
Another vote
just
for Hannah. We got two definitive ones for Hannah.
And one for
three
Jer.
definitive votes for Hannah. One for Jer. Vedaver saying
like
move
how
over
I don't even
top
get
10
a
on Twitch.
point.
We have PowerPoints. You're damn right, Vedaver. We do have PowerPoints.
Jer.
I like how Jer gets a point and I don't get a point.
Oh god, and you tried so
And
hard.
the reveal, by the way, is that both the rhubarb and licorice are both grown in West Yorkshire.
So what we can take from this is that there are a few links between the two.
There are.
Tom, boss man, has given you a vote, a sympathetic vote.
I'm about to say, I appreciate the pity point, Mr. Nichols. I appreciate the pity point.
Gareth,
Can we,
Gareth says Hannah, but to be fair, Greg did say Hannah as well. So
Yeah, in lowercase, which means it doesn't matter.
and then finally, the deciding vote. Mike Anfield says Nigel for the win.
Nigel for the win.
In any case, Paul also says Tom used 2 fruits for the fruits versus veg animations. Hannah wins for the doggo. She got the dog vote.
did. Tom used 2 fruits instead of 1 fruit and
Well,
1 veg.
I think it's
There is an argument between what classes a fruit and what classes a vegetable regarding seeds on the inside / seeds on the outside, which is where this argument comes from. Obviously, I had a pepper and a strawberry on there. Did you know there was actually a fun fact about peppers?
No, you missed
That you can have
opportunity,
male and
Tom.
female peppers, and there's an easy way that you can work out which one is male and which one is female.
Look at you trying to get points.
In any case, it is too late. We are losing control of the stream. Lara has voted for me. I'm not even in this competition. The winner is Hannah. Hannah, congratulations. Take a bow.
Thank you.
Your
so
prize
much. Thank you
is
so
to
much.
be in the final of Easy Challenge Live, which will be in for an unscheduled time in the future. Next week, we'll be doing this again, but with 2 of our other evangelists. And then the week after that, we
Shake
aren't
me hands
scheduled in
on.
for Easy Challenge Live, but we will get the final out at some point. But next week, we'll be doing this again for more unbelievably intense, not PowerPoint presentations, because we've done that this week, but something else to do with Microsoft 365. And that's what we'll be doing. Do remember that this whole stream is to do with the fact that Microsoft 365 Extra Time has launched. So if you work in retail, the when bought of motion, so when someone buys Microsoft 365 with, say, a Windows 10 device, they now get 3 extra months on top of all of that. So that is the whole point of this stream. We've got a brand new video live on All Things Microsoft looking at the top 10 reasons, or sorry, not top 10, just 10 reasons in general why Microsoft 365 is a better option for people than home students. So do check that out. But guys, have you had fun?
Yes, it's a nice way to end the evening of getting the creative juices flowing, even though my creative juices weren't as good as Hannah's, but I will take defeat graciously.
You're all good on that. And Hannah, have you had fun?
I have had fun, and I've actually found a new design idea template that I love. I think the colours on that are wicked, and I will use that again.
Amazing. There you are. We learned things today. We learned about rhubarb. We learned about licorice. We learned that Hannah is preferred when it comes to presentations. But maybe that's because it is made better use. Was it made better use of the tools? Put in a dog, instant win. Tom, that is what we learned today. Dogs win.
Got to use the dog. I should have got my dog on stream, just on camera.
That would have been a big win. Instead, you got a -1 point for a terrible dad joke. And that's where we were left today. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been fascinating time talking with you today. We are overrun now. Mike Anfield saying, great stream tonight. Now for that crumble. Who's having rhubarb crumble tonight? Not me, sir. So we will leave you to it. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. That's been Tom. There you go. He waves by. That's been Hannah.
Goodbye.
And I've been Adam. And wow, what a show. See you later, everyone. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.